Hi, I'm Gary White for Central Kentucky Television. I'm here with Rick Berry, and we're going to talk about an event coming up on Friday and Saturday, June the 6th and the 7th. It's the Bourbon City BBQ Festival. It's the 4th year for this event. It's going to be held at the Nelson County Fairgrounds. We're going to talk a little about what to expect this time, and also about how much fun it is.
There's a whole lot out there. We've got kids areas. We got a new group coming in, so to offer more what we've had in the past. So this is a new group. I know they got the bungee jump things that the kids like, so that's coming. I think there's a rock climbing wall. We got a mechanical bull coming this time. Bouncy houses, so it's bigger than what it was last year.
And it's growing into more of a family event too, right?
And that's the way we decided to set this festival up as a family affair.
Okay, so we said it's the Bourbon City BBQ Festival. Obviously, it's Bourbon City because it's in Bardstown.
Bardstown.
Right? Okay. Now, it's going to be on Friday night and Saturday. So what's happening on Friday?
Friday, the festival will open up at 5 o'clock p.m. The cooks will have a cook meeting, go over the rules and regulations, what we expect them to do, what they need to go by, and this, that, and the other. But in the meantime, the kids area is opened up. The food court is opened up where you can actually buy barbecue. People get the misconception, there's nothing out there because the cooks aren't allowed you to serve you the food because they're cooked for judges. That's health regulations and part of Kansas City Barbecue Society's regulations. So they get discouraged because they see all these cookers out there and all this meat and they can't eat it.
They smell it.
But they smell it. But we do have food vendors out there, and we have entertainments going on. Friday night, I think, is Lowrider and Stoner Road. Those are the groups that will be playing Friday night. And Saturday, all day from 12 o'clock to 10 o'clock at night, Mark Brown, who's with the Brown Brothers, they put together all the music that's going on Saturday. So we've got music every hour on the hour out there except between 4 and 5. The 4 and 5 will be the award ceremony for the winners of the cook-off contest that we have.
Okay. And it's been growing. As we said, this is the 4th year for it. And it's been growing. This year you have 53 teams?
53 teams. Last year we had 53 teams, and we maxed out last year, and we're maxed out this year. All the teams that came last year, they came back again this year.
Now, we say there are 53 teams that are going to be taking they're going to be taking part in the barbecue competition, right?
Right.
And this is an event that is sanctioned by the Kansas City Barbecue Association, right?
Right.
What are they actually barbecuing?
What they're doing, they've got 4 categories of food that they cook. They cook ribs, chicken, pulled pork, and brisket.
Okay.
Brisket usually takes all night to cook, and a lot of people just think they can go in and eat it, but the judges, you have to go. The judges have to attend a school. You have to be a certified judge to be judging these. The average Joe just can't come in and do that. Right. They go through a 6-hour class and to become certified judges. My whole board is certified judges. I'm a certified judge, and I'm also a table captain. Of course, there's levels that you got to go through. But what they look for, the cookers themselves, they'll have to present a box. The greener in it, the nicer looking. They get points for the appearance.
Okay.
And then the next one is the taste. And the next one is the tenderness.
Okay. So
those are the 3 categories you look for. When you bite into a piece of chicken, where it's a leg or thigh or breast, when they pull away from the meat, the skin has to stay on the meat, and the teeth marks have to be shown in your meat. If the skin comes off, low points. Same thing with a rib. A lot of people like the ribs falling off the bone. That's overcooked according to these rules. You want to do the same thing. You pick that rib up, you bite into it. When you pull away, you want the meat to stay on the bone, but you also want to see your teeth marks on there. So there's a lot of things, a lot of technical stuff you got to look for.
Okay. So it's appearance, taste, and tenderness are the 3 things that you're judging. But there's a lot of creativity that can go into all 3 of those elements.
All 3 of those elements, because there's certain garnishes that you can use. And they've got a list of what they can and what they cannot use. And if we just see somebody in there that's got a garnish that's not supposed to be in there, it's automatic disqualification. So there is technicalities. They have a time period. The chicken is first to turn in at 12 o'clock. We'll start the clock at 5 till and 5 after. So you got 5 till 12 to 5 after 12. Okay. If you're 1 second late, disqualified.
Okay.
And people do get disqualified because I mean it's a show in itself because they're running, trying to get all this stuff to beat the time. Usually they'll have 2 or 3 people runners in front of them to break the traffic up in front of them to get it. Well, you got the runner right behind them going through it. So that's a show in itself on some of it.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, last year I know we were getting some videos of some of the people, and they dress up themselves too. Yep. They're different. A lot of them have their cookers that they drive around with, and their RVs and stuff of that nature that they decorate.
You've got
so there's a lot
people that they do this for a living. They go from one festival to another. So just as soon as they get done with ours, they pack up, they go to the next one. So it's a continual cycle for them there. And others just come out for the average show, because we do both. We have a backyard and pro. The pros are the more serious. Of course, your backyards, you got some serious backyarders too. So, so you have both.
Now, are the backyards and the pros both judged?
They're both judged the same day, the same way. It's just your backyards are just your average Joe cookers that come in.
Right.
So they compete for different prize money. So we have one of the highest backyards pay out, $2,500.
Wow.
And then
now, is that $2,500 for each meet?
No, what it is, you pay your entry fee for your backyards in. $2,500 is your total purse.
Okay.
$1,000 grand champion, $500 for reserve grand champion. Okay. Then your other $1,000 broke down into 4 categories. You'll start at first place, $250, and it works its way down to third place.
Okay.
Now, when you go to the pros are $6,000 overall. Then you'll get a $1,500 grand champion, and you'll drop down to there. Then your categories are divided up. The prize money is just a little bit higher, but also we play deeper into the pros than we do than the backyards. We pay all the way down to 5th place in your pros.
Okay. Now, when you're saying a pro, do they actually own a company or a business then? Or
a lot of them are actually barbecue companies that actually cook for that's their business. But a pro in this part here, you're registered with the Kansas City Barbecue Society as a pro cooker. Where your backyarders aren't registered.
Okay, very good. So, as we said, it's going to be on Friday and Saturday. It's at the Nelson County Fairgrounds. Is there any fee to get into the event?
No, the admission fee is free, but we do have one paid event. Okay. That is the wine tasting. It's not something new we're having this year.
I did see that, yes.
The wine tasting goes from 5 o'clock Friday afternoon to 9 o'clock that night, and also 5 o'clock that afternoon on Saturday to 9 o'clock Saturday night.
Okay.
That $12 admission will get you into Samuel's Hall. You'll get a complimentary glass, and then you'll get 9 tickets. We have 9 wineries from all across the state of Kentucky coming in for this. We have McIntyre's is our local winery here, but we've had them from Princeton, Paducah. They're all coming in. Lexington. So we've got 9 wineries here. We also give you a booklet of tickets. That $12 gets you a sample from each winery that participates in our event. You take that ticket, you redeem it at that winery. They'll give you a sample of their wine. Then if you want to go back to purchase additional tickets, or you want to purchase additional wine from those wineries, you go to those and you purchase it through them. And because it's working for them, it's helping them too. So that's what main thing, because we're all Kentucky proud. We're a member of Bourbon Festival. Barbecue Festival is a member of Kentucky Proud. So we're doing our best to promote all Kentucky Proud, and our wineries here are Kentucky Proud too. So it's a trade-off, because we're trying to support them, get their going, and they're helping us too. So
right. Now, you had mentioned the different meats that are being judged, but also I believe last year you had a mystery meat.
We had a mystery meat last year. Now whether it comes back this year or not, we don't know, because last year when they brought it in there, some of them were reluctant to do it.
Okay.
As we go back under, some of them, it was lamb last year.
Yeah.
They take their competition serious, and they just didn't have the time to do it. So when we talked to the Bluegrass Lamb and Sheep Association about doing it again this year, they were kind of saying, well, we want to take a step back. So I don't think it's going to be here this year.
All right.
So, but because it wasn't enough interest into it last year, because the first year we did it, we had goat. Last year we had lamb. So I don't know what it would have been this year if he'd done it, but look for it back next year.
Okay.
I think it's going to come back next year, but we're not sure what it's going to be next year.
Yeah, we'll see.
It could be buffalo. It could be anything.
Yeah, exactly. It's mystery.
It's mystery.
That's right. But it is meat.
It is meat. It is meat.
That's right. And again, it is the Bourbon City Barbecue Festival. It's going to be on Friday and Saturday at the Nelson County Fairgrounds. Come on out, free admission to the events, but there's a lot of stuff that you can take part in for the families as well. And you can smell some great barbecue, and you can possibly see when you go into there, and it's just amazing how many people are involved in the judging and the whole process.
Yeah, there is. We have, for every cooker you have, we have 53, and we have to have at least 53 judges. Each cooker, one judge. What we do is set them at a table. They're sequestered, because once they go in there, they cannot associate with anybody. So it's a blind judging system. We take the containers to the cookers. They've got a number on it. Well, they think that's their number when they turn in, but that's whole different, because once it gets into us, the game changes over, because we'll change those numbers. Because they call it cheating through there, but there's sometimes, not that it does. This way it eliminates that, because you don't know what number the cookers are when the judges get a hold of it.
Right.
Because when he turns it into us, we turn it into somebody else. They change the numbers. They got a whole new different system. So when that judge gets that box, he don't know whose it is.
Right.
We have 6 judges at one table. We have a table captain. What you do, each cooker has to produce 6 pieces of meat in that one box. And then that box is be opened up. It'll show to the judges. This is where your appearance comes in. And then after the appearance is done over, they'll tally their cards up to that. And then they'll come back, they'll open up, they'll take a piece of meat out of the box, each one. Now, if there's one meat short, the judges doesn't get one,
oh, that's bad.
out again.
Yep.
So, I mean, there's a lot of rules and regulations to it.
Yeah.
And then they'll take a bite of it and taste it, and then they'll judge of that. And then once that's done, the extra food is taken over. We put it in containers, and where a lot of the judges will take it back with them. A lot of people will say, well, why don't you give it to the public? But the thing of it again, because that meat sets for a while,
right.
It's not being heated. It's, you know, it's not our rules. It's just safety issues. I mean, it's for your own good. So.
And there are vendors there.
There are food vendors there. So a lot of people say, well, you don't have it. Yeah, we do. We got 3 barbecue vendors. They're ET Barbecue this year, Chuck's Barbecue, and TNT Barbecue. 2 of those vendors are actually competing.
Okay.
So they're going to be competing against you, but you still get to buy their food and sample it. Plus, they're also they're going to be competing against it too.
Great.
One other thing we have a kids queue. This is our 4th year with that. We've had up to 20 kids to participate in this. We have 2 categories. We have an 8 to 11 and 12 to 15. We furnish all the meat. We furnish all the utensils. We furnish the grills. We furnish the seasonings. We furnish everything there. All you do is pay a $10 entry fee there. But all that entry fee goes back to the first place winner. Then we'll give second and third place trophies away along with ribbons for everybody who goes to participate. What you'll do is you'll do the same thing as a real cook is doing. Because what you'll do, you'll have time to pick your meat up, you'll have time to season and prepare it. Then your parents, this is the only interference that the parents will get with it, they have to light the grill. That's for the safety of the child. Once the grill is lit, they have to step back, and the kids have to prepare their meat themselves, do whatever they're going to do at this time, and then they'll place it on the grill. Now, if they have trouble turning it on the grill or taking it off the grill, now the parents can come back in there again because of the safety for the child.
Right.
And once that's done, they have to step back and they have to do their box. They have to present it neat. They have to put 6 pieces of chicken. They have to cook 6 chicken legs. That has to go in there just like a regular, because they're being judged just like everybody else is. So,
yeah, and we had some
but it's for kids
judges.
only. So.
Right. Some celebrity judges, I believe, last year.
Yeah, we got celebrity judges. A lot of local folks are coming in. So if you're interested in being a judge, come right on out.
Yeah, that's right.
We'd love to have you.
What time is the barbecue for kids queue?
The kids queue starts about 2 o'clock. I think we have registration about 1 or 1:30, and they have so much time to prepare their meat, and they'll have to cook it and have to present it in.
Great.
Well, that's a sight to see too. Watching the kids do it too.
So if you have a child that's interested in barbecuing or cooking or competitions, this would be a great opportunity. Do they need to sign up in advance or just show up?
They can sign up at the day of the show there. It's kind of hard to do because a lot of people schedule because there's a lot of stuff going on this weekend. This is a very, very busy weekend for Bardstown this weekend. Graduations and along top of a couple of festival picnics and stuff going on too. So if you're in Bardstown, this is a perfect weekend to be here for all the stuff that's going on. Not only for us, but I mean, you got the Bluegrass Festival going on. You've got the garden tour going on, and then you've got St. Catherine Picnic in New Haven, and you got I think Thomas the Tank's over there.
Yep.
So then plus you got all of those tourist attractions we got here. So this is a very, very, very big weekend for Bardstown, especially for us. Fantastic.
Again, I'm talking with Rick Berry, who is the director of the Bourbon City Barbecue Festival. It's going to be on Friday night and Saturday. Friday kicks off at 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock, runs to about 10 or 11, and then Saturday kicks off at 12 and runs to about 10.
Fantastic. So come on out, and this has been Gary White for Central Kentucky Television.